probably ought to get a new card for that thing.
April 15th, tax day.
Not really.
Well,
Tax
typically.
extension day.
Stimulus day.
Right?
Yeah.
I believe that I still had to pay my state tax. I told from this morning.
No, they extended it 15th.
Well, I pulled mine. Maybe that was my.
That's your quarterly.
Oh,
They pulled ours too. So.
Gosh darn it.
So anyway, talking about taxes. Let's don't do that. That'll put us in a really bad mood. It is the 15th. It's 8:59. Let's call this meeting of the Board of Supervisors to order. Jake.
Keisha Johnner.
Here.
Mark Ramey.
Here.
Steve McCombs.
Here.
All right, our agenda, we have a couple things to talk about, because I think our discussion with those two is in closed session. Is that correct, Keisha?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So we have, as our rolling agenda item, is impacts on county operations as a result of COVID-19. Are there anything we need to talk about for open session? Steve, fencing, anything like that?
Let's approve today's agenda.
Oh, well, yeah, okay, let's do that.
I make motion we approve today's agenda.
Second.
McCombs.
Aye.
Ramey.
Aye,
Johnner.
Aye.
there we go. Steve, any update on the fencing bid?
We have a preliminary partial quote. We've been doing some fine tuning to try to get the cost down, and Greg has done very well on that. They come up with a new material other than chain link that would work very well.
Okay,
So right now, fence material alone would be, right now we're like $14,500 without gates.
Okay.
And we're gonna go a different route on the gates. We're gonna do some rolling gates to make that cheaper. Not rolling, but swing gates with a wheel on it.
okay,
So we're still waiting on that quote for that.
okay,
I'm guessing, rough estimate in my mind, would be probably material cost and installation is probably gonna be in the $25,000 to $30,000 range for all that fence.
okay.
That's a rough estimate in my mind. So.
Okay. All right, but better than you thought?
Pardon me?
Better than you
Oh,
thought?
yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, because like I said, we done some fine tuning to try to get the costs down. So,
All right,
and still serve the purpose.
right,
That's, I think we're getting pretty close.
okay.
Obviously something we're gonna have to do.
Yeah, it is. So since we do have the media on the line as well, we want to make sure everybody understands what this is about. As a result of parks being closed, those types of things, we've seen a lot of increased traffic at the VA property. And since it is county-owned property, and we consider the same social distancing requirements and those types of things to be in effect for that property as we would any other place, we've also seen an increase in vandalism out of that property. So we have to take some additional security measures, which is the reason for the fence quote, to see if we can secure the property, decrease the vandalism, make sure that we comply with the 30 days to slow the spread while we're still in that process. So that's what that quote is for.
Well, it's also, I'd like to also add to that the fencing will also, if and when we ever get to the demolition phase and the construction phase, whatever that may be, we'll still be able to secure the site in demolition because we'll still have the fence.
That's a great point, Steve. Yeah, it provides that security when that begins, if that begins, sooner rather than later. So yeah, great point. Okay, good. Anything else for open session? Okay, seeing none, entertain a motion to adjourn from open session.
Make motion that we adjourn from open session.
Second?
McCombs.
Aye.
Ramey.
Aye.
Johnner.
Aye.
here to have
Back on.
all right. Let's make a motion to reconvene from closed session.
Make motion to open session.
Second.
Ramey,
Aye.
Johnner,
Aye.
McCombs,
Aye.
Continue to discuss county operations and the impact of the COVID-19 crisis. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Make motion we adjourn.
Second.
McCombs,
Aye.
Ramey,
Aye.
Johnner.
Aye.
All right, we're adjourned. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.